Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps, and we are in Shapez2. We unlocked trains last episode and started getting going with that. And you can see these guys are coming in now. I think that was something we set up towards the end. And what else is going on here? So there's just a couple of things going on. What is this guy? So this is one of our milestone shapes. And that. So that's pretty easy stuff. And that's going to lead to this. One of the things too, I don't know if I have brought this up, but if it's not obvious, these milestone shapes start off small and then they lead, and then they lead to a combination of things. Now there might be an easier way to make this versus this or this, but it's always good to look at the whole set, like see where we're headed. If this is where we're headed, so it would be good if I could build near. Now this is the windmill shape. The code on this is W, so windmill, and so it'd be good if I can find a good windmill shape next to a good teardrop shape, and then I can start making those in the outer world and then train them in. And the thing is, I'd like to do that because eventually that's what we're going to want to do, is we're going to want to bring all these cool shapes in by train, as opposed to making them locally. Like right now, we've got this whole chaotic thing for just a partial belt, like a belt and a half of shapes. In fact, those are all coming in here. Yeah, you can see it's not even, it's pretty full on the bottom, but on the top not so much. So in fact, it's not even getting, oh, there it goes. So it's running, those are running about half speed. So yeah, belt and a half, like I said. So anyway, it's better to make these way off in the distance and then ship them in by train. That's what we're doing with this shape here, and that's good. And so what we want to do eventually is, this will all be totally cleared out, and there will probably be 2 areas to bring trains in. And we can bring trains into any of these 3 locations on each side, but we'll do trains on 2 sides, and then we'll have the other 2 sides for our make anything machine shapes coming in. So I think that's the battle plan. So what I want to do is see if I can find a spot where we've got a windmill shape, and I did find, I think I found some windmill, maybe. There's a teardrop right there next to blue, so that's all good. And but do we have any? There's a corner of windmill. That said, if we need to, we can take that. We would need to quadruple that amount and get them really going. So let's see here. So what? This is minus 21 minus B. Or is that minus 2? Minus 2 minus B. That's a pipe in between. Minus 2 minus B. If I could find something that had 2 windmill pieces on it, that'd make me happy. Here's another teardrop in blue. Oh, and there's that. And in fact, so let's look at the whole shape. So we're gonna need red, green, and blue. And look at this. We've got a double windmill here. We've got green and blue. And we've got blue and teardrop. So let's do this. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to copy this shape code, and I'm just going to put it right about here with L. I'll just call it unnamed marker for now. And this one's done. And that's this whole line done. Excellent. That's a nice 12 research points. See this one right here? Again, we could just start blasting this out by a train with all these pieces that we've got here. But let's get going. So, let's just do the teardrop first. The teardrop explodes, if anyone's familiar with that. Band. Here we go. Okay. So we'll have this guy. Just bringing a whole bunch of stuff up here. Then let's just use that line right there. As our train. Oh my goodness, we're so far out in the boondocks. So I'm going to zoom out, and we can do one curve. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to bring it in right about here. Does that work? Yeah, it's going to jump over those. All right, this should do it. So yeah, I'm going to just bring it in. I'm going to bring it right here for now. And then we might go in and make changes later. Such a long train line. I love it. And I'm going to delete that. Okay, so let's get some shapes. Minor block. Wow. Is that off? No, there we go. Okay. And then we want a we're still doing 2 level. I have in my little test game, I've gotten up to the 3rd level, so I've started making some 3rd level blueprints, and I've started working on some MAM blueprints that I will share. Painter left. Yes. And we will do that there. And that there. Okay, so that gets us blue shapes coming in. And I'm going to make a choo-choo train. And I'm going to make this out here. And I will make one loader. And we need a wagon. Okay, so that's going to take that shape and zip it along to down here. And here we will make an unloader. Right there. Oops, and just do that. Okay, so that's going to bring those in. So that's going to start on this guy. Now let's get going on this. Just use my little quickie connector there. All right. So what we want to do, what I'm going to do, first I'm going to just make a windmill complete shape. Yeah. So we need a minor block. I'm going to do there and there. So again, leaving room for the third level eventually to come in. Now, what I want to do with both of these is give them a half rotate. Because we're going to want to destroy the bit on the left side. So that's going to be a half destroy. And again, I have all of these, half destroy, half cut, half rotate, etc. I've got those all there. I even have a really cool triple stacker that can't wait to show you all. One more thing, I just found this out, and it doesn't. Let me pull out a painter so you can see it a little bit better. So here's a painter blueprint. Now if I hit F, you can see there's pipes on the right, belts coming in from the top, belts going out on the bottom left. If I hit F, it flips it. It's flipping it on the X axis. So now it's still going out in the same place. Stuff is coming in now in the bottom right and the bottom center. So let's flip it back. But if I hit Shift F, then it flips it on the Y axis. Now again, that's going to give us messed up labels, but sometimes it's handy to have that. Okay, so now we're going to combine these, and I'm going to do another half rotation. So that will get these ready for combination. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and use my third level. Oh, you know what? It's not even going to work because it's not going to work correctly. Because I don't have the third level unlocked here. All right, but that's what it is. It's a 2x2, so kind of cool. So let's go with our double stacker instead. Oh wait, that's not our double stacker. Double stacker's here. Okay, and it doesn't matter which is on top, which is on bottom. That's going to give us 2 full belts, a lower and middle of a full shape. Okay. Now, I also created this. Let me show you on the first level. I call it Checkers Raw. And what that means is I'm bringing in one entire complete shape. Okay, whether it's a full circle, or a full square, or a full windmill, or a full star. And then it's going to kick out the checkerboard version of that. So, actually here, let me show it to you quickly. So, basically it comes in, it gets cut in half, then both pieces get rotated, quarter. Then we do a destroy half. Then we do a quarter rotate on one of them, and then we do a swapper. Nothing will come out on this side, but everything will come out this side. Okay. So let's get our second level checker, and you can see that's going to make that. And, we are probably not going to use that one a ton, but we need it now, so why not? Okay. And then eventually we're going to need that. We're going to want some green. But now we want red. Do we want it from over there or from back here? Let's do it from back here. I want to do that. Do this. Okay, so that's coming in from the right. 2-level painter right. But watch, I'm going to do this flip. It's going to come in there, and then we'll be able to feed these in from the bottom. And yeah, we want to do it there. All right. Good stuff. Let's take a quick look at these. See the filler wagon. I just don't know. Don't know if that's needed for anything. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. If we do a train stop there, and then do a shaped loader here. The question is, does that work? Will it start loading these up into there? And I know one thing we need is another container, another wagon. That's why I left that little space there. Now let's come back over here. And then we could unload that one into there. So in theory, both of these shapes should be starting to automatically go in. But we'll see. And we've got this machine over here that's cranking these guys out. You can see there's that shape is all ready to go. So our operator status, we're still on operator level 2. So not cranking there, but I think that by the time we get stuff going up to here, you know, now this one's going to be auto coming in, and that's going to be very good. I think we're going to save up. Let's start saving up. Look at that. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, that one just has the teardrop shape, which we're already a quarter of the way done with that. Right here. So let's come in dropping those off here. It's kind of cool, little hop, skip, and jump. Let's watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So that'll be another 1080. Because what is our upgrade level on those? Each one is full of, yeah, that makes sense. So 1080, it's delivering 2 packets. So that's 1080 per train load. Okay. Alright, now we're going to see if it actually does what we want it to do. Oh, so that's way too much now, because now we'll have, that's going to be all of those. Yeah, so we can cut that off. That train's still way down there. Okay, I'm going to start saving up. I don't know if I started saying this. I'm going to start saving up for the third level. Okay, so let's take this. Then we want to get the double stacker. And this one, it will matter. So we're going to want blue on the bottom. Did I take it? No, here it goes. Okay, I just want to watch this and make sure it picks up the these guys. Boom. Excellent. So it needs 4 deliveries worth. You can see the blue ones are rolling in now. Okay. So that's going to be the next shape. It'll start automatically rolling in. And did that not do? That didn't do. There we go. That's weird. Then we can start looking at this. So we're going to have green. We'll rocket that down. Then we're going to want this whole build again. I'm going to put that over here, which gives us room there. So the next one is going to be, yeah, combining the green. So we'll do this, and we're going to get paint from the left. And I'm just going to flip it again. Input here, paint here. And then we're going to kick that out, but we also are going to need to give, because these are going to come out the exact same orientation as these. So what I want to do is give them a quarter turn. But you know what, I'm going to do it this way. Oh, good, there's our little red checks getting going. Okay, then these are going to come into a double stacker. And again, it won't matter the orientation. Is this actually aligned? Oh, look at that. That is just beautician level wondrous. Okay, and these are starting to fill up. We've got 2 more batches of these going, which is overload. but that's okay. It is what it is. And then what I've done on another build too is I'll just have these shapes just deliver to here, get combined, and then I'll have a separate train line that starts here and goes in. Yeah, that will be it for those. So you can pick up another batch there. It'd be nice if there was a way to balance from the 3 tiers. You know, we've got 2 here. It'd be nice if we could move 1 up here or even up here. But oh well. Alright, so that is chugging along. This shape is looking good. We're going to call this a milestone 6 or operator 3, right? Because that's the 3rd operator level. Okay. Cruising. Let's take a quick look at tasks and see if there's something we can start knocking out quickly. I mean, we could start in this one. This is pretty basic, and it's actually very similar to this. Alright, are there any windmills? I don't think there's any wind. Oh, there's one. This guy right here. Boom. Okay. So I'm just going to pull these guys out. Then I'm going, and that is the west side, so I'm going to do a half flip. Rotate half. And then destroy half. That's going to give me just the windmill shapes, of which I need 1200. And where are we going to go in? You know what? This one's not doing anything. So here we are. Okay, so that's going to go automatically. And there, speaking of automatic, there's another claim for us. Operator level 3. Those guys are all chugging. And let's go take a look at it now and see if we should have, yeah, we've got some batches of this. So again, we only need 4 of each of these, so 8 total, to get us to 4,000. Oh, but it might be higher than 4,000. It's 5,000, so yeah, that should be pretty close to it. And let's look and see how this guy's doing. Yep, alright, we can cut them off. This should be our shape. Yep. Okay, yep, you can see, so we met that shape. Now we're working on this one, which again is automatically done and created and is next up. Very cool. This guy down here, the windmill shape, that's chugging along. I mean, we only need 1,200 of these shapes. Once this reaches there, everything that's left on the belt, that's got to be 1200 shapes. So I think we're going to be zeroing in on that. And then there's this guy. The watermelon. Watermelon's a fun one. Can I find a circle shape by some green and red? That is the question. And again, that's just one you can start it going and then just add. So, you know, start off, it's just a green circle. And then it's a red circle stacked on top of a green circle. And then it's this shape cut in half. And then it's this shape cut in quarter. So as long as you can build this shape, the rest of them are super easy. And with our blueprints, even easier. Here's a circle, here's some red, here's some green. Okay, let's get this going. What's our last thing? Alright. So we're going to start off with this fluid block. And then I'm just going to put it in here too. Dope. And there's our circle. And let's get our, oh, that's not the right one. Let's get our minor block. These ones are going to be green, these will be red. So, 2-level painter right. F. It is pretty cool though, even though we flipped it, the text is still oriented correctly. Yep, see those are going in now. And this one, yeah, let's do a train. That is all nothing. This is, all this stuff is an operator shape. That's just begging to be trashed. Let's do it. It was this one. Actually, oh, that's right. You can't pin something once it's gone past. But that's okay. That's not even doing anything right now anyway. Alright, where are we? Down bottom right. I want to start it down there just because. And I'm going to do this. And I'm holding the mouse button down with my finger and then scrolling with my middle finger. And we'll do that. Give it a stop there. Unload. Oops, unload to the side. And that's not a crazy long train, so that's good. And that and that. Excellent. This guy's done now. I knew it. Shape loader. Alright, so that's going to start giving us all those guys. Alright, now what we can do is the same thing. I'm not going to worry about the leaving space. Yeah, draw a line there. Okay, so that gets them all even, and then we need to give them a quarter turn. Rotate quarter. So now you can see they're in the bottom left, whereas these ones are the bottom right. So we need our double stacker. And that will be going in next. Then we need to do that, and then we need to turn it green, and then connect it, put it on top of a square. There's some green right there. So when we need to double stack them, what I'm going to do, oh, these are still just individuals. It's very annoying. Very annoying indeed. I'll figure it out. So this is just going to make halves. Okay. Where's our watermelon? Alright, so anyway, I think we've got a lot of stuff built and going. Did we already pick up some green slices? Nope. Those are going to start rolling in. So yeah, we're good. And we are on our way towards those 50 research points that we're going to need for third level. Third floor, right here. And chugging along. Our operator level is going well. This one's on hold right now. So we will, maybe that's what we'll do next episode, is we'll build this one out in the cosmos. We just need to find a square shape next to a star shape and some blue and green paint nearby. And we'll get that going. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. If you're enjoying this, a little like, a little subscribe. Never hurt anybody, least of all me. And I thank you very much for watching. We're getting close. We almost have 100 subscribers. Almost triple digits, folks. Come on. Push it over. And let's make that happen. We've been getting some subscribers, and that's great, and I really appreciate it. Feel free to jump in and add some comments. I love hearing from everyone. Thank you so much. This is Gramps, signing off.